right, here we are with Rust Hulks, The Rugged Edge, Season 1, Episode 1. We're in August 2020, and
I'm Tyler. I will be the Game Master. And to my left, we have X playing Y.
Peter as Zero Waste.
RD is Riot.
Mark as Dr. Barnabas Culver, the Greaser.
So, how do we start this?
Okay. Yeah, so why don't we all just briefly introduce our characters, and then we'll jump in. Not super in depth, because we will have covered that in the intro.
Okay, so my character is Zero Waste. He's a junker. He's from the Belts. He's a tall, lanky character that grew up in Zero G. Looks a bit unhealthy, but also, I guess, a bit sunburned because, lack of radiation shielding and what have you. And yeah, he's been living in the asteroid belt, growing up there, working on the various shipyards there, fixing people up, and now he's just a drifter on this ship. And our captain is...
Hi, my name is Riot, and I'm the captain of this ship. Riot's from Pluto, so she's a little weird. She's got kind of an androgynous look to her, for the most part. Doesn't really take too much care of her appearance or care too much for her appearance. She is on the wrong side of the law, always. And is, as to be expected, currently on the wrong side of the law. Running this ship, she's the captain and she's a jockey. So she likes to drive things.
And that's her local cat. Go on, Mark.
Dr. Barnabas Culver, the Greaser. Despite that name, he wears like a white kind of fancy sci-fi outfit, though it's really, really starting to look like torn and worn and creased. He has a nervous tick, and he was born and educated in a technical arcology on Mars, and now he's kind of trying to adapt to the outlaw life.
Okay. And you guys are currently deep in the belt looking for work. You're on an asteroid outpost, Beta 7.
So, should we also describe our ship?
Yeah, why don't you describe your ship?
So, our ship is the Battle Cats. It was, stolen from Pluto, was it? How did that story go?
Yeah, Barnabas. How did that story go? Where we stole this ship, and where were we again? Everything blurs together, all the things that I've stolen. I have so many great stories.
As I remember it, I was having the project I was working on for the Interpulse engine was canceled. And we were contacted when I asked, looked in a desperate effort, looked for the potential of a ship that needed an engine. And I came across a certain captain.
I just needed a ship. Found one. Thanks for the engine. And we stole it from, was it Pluto? I think so. We'll say
it would have to have been the Mars Planitia skunk yards.
All the great tales blur together.
Maybe you stole your ship from Pluto and took it to Mars, which is where you guys stole the engine that you attached to it.
It really blurs together with all the great stories that I have, honestly. Truly. Could have been whatever.
So yeah.
The fact is we have a ship now.
Very fast.
Yes, ship. Yes, it's steel and from 17 different craft that from the past 200 years on a $1 trillion engine. This won't go poorly.
No, it's really fast. Sometimes pieces fall off of it when we drive it, but it's really fast.
Budget cuts.
Sometimes we cut the budget.
Yeah, so you guys are on the asteroid Theta 7, which is a relatively unsavory place for most of the system, but within the confines of the belt, it's actually not that bad. It's not run by any pirates or bandit consortiums. It's run by a local merchant guild who keep a relative measure of the peace. So it's somewhat stable and a bit civilized as far as things in the belt go, but it's still definitely the seedy underbelly of the solar system. You're currently sitting in a bar called Orion's Claw, which is formed out of a number of cargo containers that have all been welded together to make a sort of dilapidated, towering atrium of a shack where people congregate and drink and look for work. It's a known hotspot for that sort of thing. It's typically where cargo traders and freighter haulers go when they're in the belt looking for quasi-legal jobs.
We'd like one of
Are we being
those.
cased?
What's that?
I think. Are we being cased? I don't like the looks of those two guys over there.
Everybody's always on the lookout for me. They all want to know me. I just ignore it. It's hard to be this awesome.
Well, Captain, I think it's time to get a job.
Yeah.
I don't want to get a job, but I would like to get paid on my own terms. So yeah, I think we should probably get a job, but like not a 9 to 5.
So what you do here is you get to tell me what kind of job you want, legal, illegal, type of work, and then you roll dice, and the higher you get, the more of those things actually happen.
I should point out that she probably doesn't know much what jobs are available. But,
Yeah, so you guys can help her out here.
Jobs.
I'm
I would strongly suggest we're not really set up for like boarding.
No, I'm thinking we go cargo.
Like that. I think the junk jobs where we're trying to recover junk, we'd be pretty good at. Or for like a small illicit cargo run because we're very fast. One of those, I think that's pretty much the two jobs we set up for.
And we've got a big cargo hold on this illicit ship.
And we're very fast.
And we're very fast.
Yeah, you carry a lot and you're very quick.
I think that we could go for a doesn't have to be legal cargo job.
So illegal jobs are riskier, but they pay more.
Let's risk it for the biscuit, full on, straight up at the beginning, right away.
So you want an illegal cargo job?
Fuck yeah!
Okay, roll those dice.
Hello, fellow criminals.
Hello.
Hello, criminal scum.
That's it's 11 plus 2 for my face.
Okay, so you get what you want.
I always do.
Okay, so you guys are sitting there, relaxing, enjoying your beverages. And you're correct, Doctor. There are a number of people who are casing you and checking you out. Some of them maybe might be looking at you to see whether you'd be suitable for work. Others are looking at you to see whether or not you're an easy mark. Others maybe are looking to see if you're the same person that they need to settle a score with. But none of them are really making a move. Until eventually someone sits down, just like plops themselves right down at the table across from you. They're wearing scruffy cargo hauler clothes. They've got goggles on their head, tousled hair. They look grimy, a little dirty. And they go, "Hey, buy me a cup of jazz, and we'll talk."
We could do that.
He looks.
Go on, Mark.
Call her low. Do you speak Belgian, right?
You're breaking up a little. What was that?
She looks over at 0 Point and just basically says, you speak Belgian, right?
I do. Yes. Why? I would ask. Oh, Mark. Okay, let's
So
give
you buy him a drink?
So if it's cheap.
Yeah, it's nothing. Nothing here is too expensive.
All right. Well, see how we better have some good shit to talk about because I'm usually paid to have conversations.
Oh, trust me, you're gonna be super interested in this. You look like I saw your ship land. You look fast and big.
We're like the fastest, actually, but not to brag. Don't tell anybody that. That's low key.
But there's a lot of fast ships with cargo containers. That didn't sway me. What really struck me was I saw you walk out and you got swagger.
You're not wrong. But go on.
So I'm thinking to myself, captain with swagger, fast ship, cargo hauls. This might just be what I've been looking for. Because I've come across payday, a big payday, and I can't pull it off on my own.
Well, I like money. I'm fast. I'm cool. I'm great. Got a pretty sick crew too, if I don't mind saying myself. How much and what?
You ever hear of the freight hauler Jupiter's Echo? Huge ship.
Oh yeah,
massive ship. Yeah, it runs the haul from Jupiter to Mars, carrying helium. Disappeared in the belt. A couple standards back. Everyone thought it got taken out by pirates because why not? Huge, rich, fat cow like that. Of course, it'd be seized on by the less scrupulous folks who inhabit the area. So everyone just sort of gave it up as lost. The thing is, it wasn't taken by pirates at all.
Wow. What'd you do to it?
I didn't do anything to it. I found it.
You found it, dude.
Found it floating out in the belt. It took an asteroid straight through its cockpit.
Dude.
Freak accident. Wiped out the ship. Left it adrift ever since then. Now, there's this huge ship just crack full of helium, just waiting for someone to come and take it away.
How far is it from here?
Couple spans.
You gonna put up for some fuel for me?
You can say that.
Might be running a little low on the old tanks.
I don't think you understand what I'm offering you here. You bring this back, you could be set for life.
Yeah.
I'm willing to split this with you 50-50.
How much we talking, do you think?
I mean, if it's full of helium, and you can get it to port, like millions of credits.
How are we gonna do that? I mean, I'm fast, but my ship isn't gonna pull a whole ship.
Do it hull by hull.
One by one? But I need a little bit of fuel to get. I'm not saying that I'm broke, but I'm saying that I ain't got a lot of fuel in the tanks, you know? Sometimes you gotta put a little investment in to get what you're looking for. What was your name? What was your name? You never introduced yourself,
Orion Westcott.
I'm Ryan. We're very similar in names, so I think that with that we should.
All right, I confront you enough to get there
And back.
And back. But on the first haul, I want 70-30.
How much will I get then on that first haul? I'm not saying I'm bad at math. I'm just saying that my brain is -1. Barnabas, how much is that? You're smart.
Given our hold capacity, if it's pure, unadulterated liquid helium, that would be 0.7, 0.8 of our yearly budget on the first haul.
Is that good?
Yeah, we could keep running for a long time if it's actual helium.
How do I know it's actual helium?
What else would it be carrying? It's a helium tanker.
It's a fair point. It's a fair point.
Worst case scenario, could scrap it for parts. It was a big ship, probably.
Well, we could do that too at the same time, could we?
We could do both.
Shit, dude, that's pretty sick. How do we do this? Where do we go? Who wants to leave right now? Let's go.
Well, we could
But first the fuel, dude. How much fuel are you talking? We're talking 7 spans of fuel.
So in game terms, I can't quite remember. It's like a long journey and you have to spend a certain amount of credits to get there and get back.
Yeah, you spend fuel and supplies.
How many spans away is that?
2. We're going to say it's 2 spans away.
We have enough for 3 spans.
So
So we need that fuel. I need another 3 spans of fuel, Ryan. And I'm going to start writing on a napkin like I'm actually doing math, but I'm just fucking scribbling because I am fucking stupid. I think we're going to need 3 spans of fuel, Ryan. And I'm looking at Barnabas like, is this right? I don't fucking know. I'm enough supplies for that same amount of time to really make this, work just to get us, on our feet for the first run.
All right. But like I said, 70-30 first haul.
I can do that, Brood. I can do that. That first haul, but then, Ryan, how are you going to fuck off on me after the first haul? Do you still want to keep making your 50-50? You're going to just fuck off into the sun. You'll fuck some bitches on Pluto. I don't know.
First of all, Pluto people are gross.
Second of all,
there's fighting words.
I'll see some pretty hot bitches on Pluto. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, we could just pay for our fuel on the 50-50 in the first round. I mean, we do have some spare money. That would be just for fuel to get there and back.
I'm in a bit of an impasse. I've got many people discussing ideas with me. I'll go with either.
Well, you're a call captain.
Yeah, you're the captain.
Shit.
Responsibility.
Yeah, we think we got the money. Whoever handles the budgets will handle the budgets. They'll just balance themselves.
Oh, the burdens of the captaincy.
The budgets will balance themselves. Let's go, Ryan. Your name's Ryan, right? Did I say it right?
Orion.
Oh, Ryan.
Okay.
Oh, Ryan, it's great to meet you. All right, let's go. When do we start? Let's go.
Okay.
Are you coming on our ship, though, Ryan?
I mean, yes, he knows where it is, so we need him on the ship.
Oh, shit, that's a smart idea.
Yeah. He also doesn't trust you to just give you the coordinates and...
And, you fuck us over, Ryan. I'll fucking kill you. You feel me? How do I know you're not going to fuck us over?
Okay.
Well, we don't find that out until we roll to see if we get paid.
Yeah.
True face. Indeed.
Okay, so let's buy some fuel and supplies. How much are those costing?
I think it's
one for
one for one. 1 credit is 1 span's worth of fuel and supplies.
And supplies, or we have to buy them separately?
1 credit is 1 fuel, 1 credit is 1 supply.
Or 1 supply. So yeah, we need to... We have 3 and 3, so we'll need at least
one
each.
more. But we should probably grab some extra, because otherwise we're going to get fucked.
So
I have 1 stick of credit I can use with Rouge that it's going to get paid back, obviously.
And I have 2 sticks worth of credit.
Okay, so 3. We're going to buy 3 spans worth, so I'll add my 3 scrap as well. And it will be about 6 and 6. So enough there back and 2 more spare.
All right. Sounds like a deal.
1, 2, 3. Okay, we're ready to go.
I foresee the beginning of a very mutually profitable arrangement.
It better be. I'll be pretty pissed. I'm a little disappointed, honestly. I like money.
Okay, so should we fly in the span? Are we ready? Does anyone need to do anything else?
I mean, it's not like we can go scan the area or anything. I really wouldn't mind leaving too. I think that there's something sticky on this chair.
Mm. Yeah, this place kind of garbage. But when we get all that money, we'll be able to fuck all the Pluto bitches that we want. Thank you very much, Ryan, for your fucking assumptions.
Okay.
Oh, Ryan.
I'm gonna add. Do I want to make this joke? You haven't earned the O yet.
It's like, all right, is this your real claw here?
I'm going now. Straight there.
Or is that a very common name in these belts? Okay, let's fly a span, I guess. How do we?
It actually is his.
Ah. Not the coin click.
That's why he has money, but not a ship.
All right. So, what are you looking for?
What my auto nav relay does.
Automatic relay. Why do you have that?
Oh, because I have many fun things. Because I'm the captain, bitch. I can fly the ship and make helm moves from anywhere around the ship. And this includes moves that require me to be at the helm.
Ah.
At the start of a job, I'm going to roll plus gut. On a 10 plus, hold 2. And on a 7-9, hold 1.
Roll it.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. It's the beginning of would this be a time I do this?
Yes.
Yeah, we're starting a job.
So it's 13, so that's good.
So you hold 2?
I hold 2.
What does that let you do?
At any point during the job while you're on the ship, you can spend your hold 1 for 1 to have the ship where it needs to be, ready to go. On a miss, hold 1 anyway, but when you get there, you've got their stuff when you arrive. So basically, I get to twice during this job. Just make sure the ship's always ready.
Nice. Okay. So, you flying the span?
I am flying a span. I also have... trader's routes. Whenever I travel a span, I can choose a +1 option on a 10 plus and a -1 option on a miss. Which I don't know what that means. But we'll figure it out. Because my brain is -1. I'm smart.
Okay. So you fly 2 spans, you said?
Yeah, you have to fly 2 spans.
So
whenever I fly a span, I choose a +1 option. Whenever I roll a 10 plus.
Okay. So, first roll.
I'm rolling because I'm the captain.
You roll a +1 because you spent 1 fuel.
Oh, I do. I get to get +1 on it?
Yeah.
So that is a 4, 6. That's a 7.
Okay. So on 7-9 you choose 2, and since you get an extra option, so let's choose 3 from the middle section.
I can... So is there anything... Do I just make this decision myself? Or
Yes.
Sick. No, I don't have to choose 1 more. I can only choose 2. It's only if I roll a 10 plus.
Okay. Yeah. So choose 2.
And which can repeat. So I'm just going to do 2 encountered in a certain ship or an occupied hull twice.
Okay. So you guys fly through, and your scanners pick up a large metallic object off to the port.
Hey.
I'm going to head over to systems, and I'd like to try and analyze it using the ship's shitty sensors.
The shitty sensors.
Okay. What are sensors?
I think that would be an analyze something. I don't see a specific move for the ship. Or
okay, I thought you were doing some ship move. Sure, go ahead.
So, 2d6 plus 3. I don't have any dice in front of me, and the GM should be rolling or something.
You don't have any dice?
Well, I mean, I can, but I'm sitting on an odds, so...
I don't think you're going to cheat on us, Mark. You can roll your own dice.
I still don't have any dice. Do you know why?
Dogs?
Puppy.
Yeah. Okay. Peter's rolling for you.
Roll you a 10.
A 10, damn.
I get a plus 3, so
13.
So now or later, I can spend hold to ask questions and ask answers. When I act on an answer, take one forward, or I can give it to a crew member. So my question to the sensors is, what is something unusual or abnormal about the metal thing?
So it is a large freighter of unknown type. Like it's not obviously a helium hauler or an ore carrier. It's just sort of a generic freighter. But it has several large rents in it, and there is crackling electricity moving up and down its body.
That looks interesting, guys.
So it's pretty shot up.
Doesn't look shot up. Looks torn up.
Oh, okay. What would this be? Well, actually, let's go. What's it? Is there any hidden features about this ship? Something that
more than meets the eye.
Yeah, you're getting unusual readings as if it's been hollowed out.
Who touched or operated it most recently?
I don't know.
Actually, you know what? Forget it. For my third one, don't answer, because I remember where I'm playing like this is Fellowship, but I can actually ask later.
Okay.
Okay.
But so just maybe I'll write down hold 3 in chat here.
Well, it seems to be hollowed out, so if it was scavenged, probably it's already empty. Unless someone's trying to pull something tricky here, and maybe...
Are we close to the location we're supposed to be?
No.
Midway through.
Okay.
I don't trust it,
That
guys.
thing's pretty shot up.
I mean,
it looks like it has some sort of, like it's been hollowed out, too.
Sounds useless to me. Should we just piece the fuck out?
Sounds...
We could check it out.
Riot, what do you think? You random human thing on our ship. We like to put the decisions down to the random people.
He's not on the bridge. He's hanging out down in your whatever passes for a passenger cabin on this ship.
A cargo container with some bed.
Yeah. A hammock in a cargo container. He's bouncing a ball against the wall.
What do you think? Zero waste.
Well, I think it's hollow, so there might not be that much in it left. So might as
Probably
well
not worth it, you know?
Actually, okay, I'll ask you a question. How much is it worth?
Even if there was nothing inside of it, the sheer scrap metal alone would be worth a couple credits.
Can we hold that without taking into our cargo hold, though?
Do you have a way to do that?
I don't know.
What do we have for a boarding system? Do we upgrade that in any way?
Nope.
Let's see. Boarding. You have it. You have cargo hold, though.
We have a very big cargo hold.
Does the thing have if the thing has a dock on it, then we can try and dock.
Should we
All
steal
not
it?
having a boarding thing means that we won't be able to dock with it in like an offensive manner without it turning into a clusterfuck.
I am a junker, so I do have my move of go fish. So when I scrape a hulk, I can find something I need, regardless of what was in there, instead, I guess. So
Can we just take a piece off of it and just put it on our ship?
Yeah, but basically what we'll do is we'll roll and we'll see if it's poor, then something bad's gonna happen.
Okay.
At least that's the way I understand it.
okay.
So do you want to go? If you want to go scrape this thing, I can give you the one of the holes.
Okay. And does that give you any bonuses to the roll, or?
Yeah, it gives you one forward, right? So.
I mean, does it? Because one hold and one forward is different things.
Okay, so when you act on an answer, take one forward. If you want, you can give that one forward to a crew member instead. So I will give you one forward with how much is it worth to the right person.
Okay, so let's scrape a hulk, I guess. Right, is that what we can do here, Tyler?
What do you mean?
To scrape this Hulk?
You can try.
Okay. I'm gonna roll then. That's 6, that's 9. You get something, but it's broken or incomplete or has strings attached.
Okay. So you move in and you activate your salvage reclamation devices, and you start pulling off the valuable metal casings from the ship, and you get them. But as you do, a series of charges blows, and the ship snaps in half, revealing 3 pirate ships inside.
Knew it.
Yeah. That then immediately pounce on you.
Can we literally leave? Because we're so fast.
That's probably another move.
Probably your best option.
I have getaway drivers, so I can just make the ship be elsewhere. We leave.
I would take.
We leave.
But your ship is going to take harm.
Oh no!
But we leave.
Where does it take the harm?
Do I determine that?
He goes into our hull.
Usually there's like it depends if it's a soft or a hard one, right?
It's soft.
We have a. Then there should be a roll to do something about this. Maybe in chalky.
Plus, also we have hull armor, which also reduces damage. We have it at 6. Does that apply here?
Yeah, our ship is a nightmare to cut through without armor-piercing weapons.
Hey, we can always take, I don't know, harm in the systems, I don't know. Does that work? Harm the systems?
I don't know.
Should we pause while we figure this
Pause
out?
and we'll figure out combat.
Okay. And we're back. So, what did we figure out?
So we did some research into how combat works, and they are attacking you at close range with light weapons. But unfortunately, because you guys have reinforced your hull to heck and back, it's not doing any damage.
Okay.
And we're running.
Okay, so roll plus engine, which is a +3, and see what you get.
8 plus 3, 11.
We outrun them or overtake them just fine. So I guess
We succeed.
Okay.
Is that how it works?
Well, son of a bitch, guys. It was a trap. Should have used our instincts.
Okay.
Goddamn, too surprised.
It's a pretty smart trap. We could probably try it one day.
Well, our ship is kind of big, so it will be a problem. Okay.
So you guys book it out of there. You fly for a bit further. And then over your comms, you start to get pinged with a distress call.
Ah, shit, guys. That's a distress call. Do you feel like helping people today? Because I don't always trust the distress.
I mean, how many pirates do we run into in one day?
Probably 2. Very easily.
In the belt?
50-50. Well,
What do you think, Barnabas? I'm willing to make this a democratic society.
He's muted. He's dealing with some stuff.
well, I guess we can go in and see what's up.
We could ask for money if they need help.
Or scrap them.
I mean, we could always just run the fuck away, too, so... What's up?
Okay. So you head over and you approach it. It is a small, for its class, passenger hauler that is venting atmosphere. It carries people.
It's just floating on its own. There's next some asteroids, some obvious.
Well, you're in the belt. but it's not like next to an asteroid.
Okay.
Well, can I just talk to them? Or...
Yeah, you can raise them.
I hear you have a distress call.
Oh, thank God you heard it. I thought we were going to die out here.
You might still, but I'm not guaranteeing that we'd be able to help you. What seems to be your problem?
We were struck by debris. It punctured our hull. We're venting into vacuum.
What's your names?
My name is Flint Linkovich.
It's a really awful name. I'm really sorry to hear that.
Oh, Captain.
And how many of you are aboard?
There's 82 passengers.
Good fucking Lord, dude. We ain't got the room for y'all.
Well, I guess we have to repair this.
Maybe we can repair it.
I mean...
I got some pretty talented people aboard, but I don't know if we can repair it. We can give it a shot.
You have to save us.
Well, I don't know how many. We got 3 people on our ship. We don't got room for 82 of y'all.
Look at the size of your cargo bays.
They're earmarked for other items.
Okay.
We'll help you. But wait, what can we fix their ship?
Total vast of it.
Hey, Mark, how's your brain?
Really, really strong.
So I think you should
That's
be
good.
repairing something then.
Yeah, okay, so, what's wrong with the ship?
Venting atmosphere.
They're venting atmosphere. They got like struck by this thing or something. I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna think that I'm off comms, but I'm gonna be saying, honestly, probably just bad driving.
A pressure vessel repair is relatively easy. I mean, I always keep stock parts for it. We'll be down a few, but we'll still have some left over.
Just get the extra
Assuming this
white.
is some sort of pirate trap part 2.
Because if it is, and I'm gonna be like, is this a trap? We're just like, is this a trap?
No, it's not a trap. We're going to die out here.
It better not
They do look like they are genuinely going to die out here. And I'm going to say this still pressing down on my little thing, like as if I'm still talking to them. Oh, sorry.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Yeah.
You have the ability, I don't know if you looked in the Discord there, there's a really move for stressful situations, trying to analyze them and going with your gut, which is probably something your character's good at.
Oh, I'm very good at that.
I wrote down the actual move. It's also in the playbooks, but it's good for
Get a read.
like if you wanted to say, hey, is this worth stopping for? Is this going to be bullshit? You can analyze a stressful situation.
Okay, can I do that?
Do that
Yeah.
if there's time constraints. I can't use my brain. You got to go with your gut.
I'm going to go with my gut. Can I do
12 plus that.
that? That's 11. So I
You
get to.
hold 2.
So
All right, I'm going
I
to.
have it up there
Yep.
in chat. Get a read. That's the one.
Yeah. What's hidden, obscured, or unclear here?
Nothing.
Nothing. Sick. How can I
Is there
exploit
an
a
uncounted
weakness?
threat, variable, or danger?
Nope.
How
And-
can you exploit
And how can I
this?
exploit a weakness? I want money.
You can always just ask them for.
Well, yeah, I mean, these people are desperate.
All right, we'll fix them up and ask for some payment when we're about to be done. We're gonna need payment.
Okay, Doctor, you want to roll your repair?
Yeah, I'm going to use a machinist power.
Ooh. What does that do?
So this isn't just like a jury rig. This is a proper done repair. What room of there is this hull? Is it the passenger cabins?
Yeah, it's basically it's almost like a commercial jet, really. There's the bridge, and then there's a big long passenger section, and then there's the engines. It's not meant for long, comfortable flights. It's a short hop hauler.
Okay. So now that I'm I was a little bit concerned it's going to be another trap, but the captain has assured me using that. Can I take the one hold from your roll earlier?
Sure.
Okay, cool. So 2d6 plus 4.
So that's an 11.
I repair 1 point of harm, and I don't actually have to spend anything.
That's a...
Okay. So you
Still expecting.
you float out and you manage to weld it shut and patch it up using mostly materials that are still there. And yeah, it doesn't deplete your resources at all.
Well, it looks like we've helped you. No.
Yeah, thank you. We're eternally grateful.
How grateful.
Eternally.
Could you quantify that in credits?
Is there a monetary value on your gratefulness?
Gratitude?
What, you expect us to pay you?
I mean, we just used some materials in order to repair you.
We don't exactly carry valuables.
Well,
Where are
I
you
notice
heading
you are
to?
a passenger ship.
Yeah.
Yes. And
Presumably, you do carry some extra supplies.
We are a little low.
Pretty decent ones.
well, what kind of supplies are you talking about? We're a short jump hauler.
Oh, I thought they had passengers aboard.
They do have passengers aboard,
They don't like food.
Oh, okay.
but it's like a bus.
Where are you heading to?
So they don't.
And who do you work
They
for?
don't run a ton of extra food, and it's not like a luxury
Can I
cruise
have
or
a
anything like that. Okay.
No, certainly not.
Can I literally just have a favorite? Is that a thing? That can be fun?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
If someone
Who do you
wants
work
to
for, and where are you headed?
Fast talk, I guess.
Sorry, what was that, Mark?
Maybe someone who's really. Unfortunately, we don't have an envoy who could roll fast talk and try and convince them to pay us. But oh well.
Who are you working
So we
for?
have to keep going.
No.
We work for the Damocles Merchant Consortium.
Who's your boss?
My boss is Mr. Wakeman.
You will riot the favor. Recollect.
I'll pass that message on.
I have no idea.
Thank you again for saving us.
It's riot. And this
Riot?
is budget cuts.
Okay.
You're welcome.
So I think that's the two.
What a nice man.
That's the 2 encounters.
That's the next spam.
Roll it. You roll +1.
13.
Yeah.
Success.
Ooh, so you get that 10 plus and you get 2 of those, or +1 extra, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you choose? Ooh, abandoned heads.
Do we want to try heating or cooling our chains?
I think we're fine.
Are we fine with chains? Does anyone have any chains that need to loosen? Because you guys have a chain that might want to loosen.
We don't know what it does yet, so let's just keep it as is.
Okay, then we're just going to find an abandoned hulk and maybe come across a station. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
What kind of station do you want to come across?
A friendly one.
Okay.
Do you want anything out of the station? Or...
No, I got something.
Okay.
So you guys continue on along your way, and a very, very short distance from where the passenger hauler was, you encounter a deep space station. Kind of tall, spindle shapes, spinning around. It's got a lot of like lights and flashy coloration across it. And it broadcasts that it is an interstellar casino.
Guys, Guys, we got a motherfucking casino. What you say? Come on.
I'd say that we don't have that much, credits.
We could have a lot more if we won at the casino.
Do you have a buy-in? How much credits do you have, Captain?
How much do they spend on the credits? And I look over at Barnabas. How much money do I have, Barnabas?
I think you all spent your sticks.
Do I not have any money? Fuck it, I can find a way to make money. I can get a guy who knows a guy and just there's an object you steal from somebody. Then gamble it.
Leg breakers.
I need a loan. So go to like the mob.
You want to gamble the ship? Fastest, campaign ever.
I will gamble this ship, so be careful.
Okay.
I'm gonna dock at this fucking casino.
Okay.
I see what's up.
Okay. You broadcast your authorization, and they give you clearance. And an AI voice responds, "Welcome to Gambler's Ruin."
Oh, that's a great name.
Of the Damocles Merchant Consortium.
It's the one that the other guy worked for?
Yes, it was. That's where they were going.
Fuck yeah. And I'm going to ask around and find out if his boss is there. That guy he said he worked for.
Mr. Wickman.
Mr. Wickman. He owes me a favor. Is he here?
Okay, so you guys get off?
Oh, I'm going to talk to Orion and give him a heads up on what's up. We found a casino, dude.
Wait, you're abandoning the tanker to go to a casino?
No.
You realize that this is potentially a limited time opportunity, right? Someone else finds this helium carrier before we get there. They're going to strip it blind.
You've got a fair point.
It's drifting through occupied space. I was lucky, and I happened to cross it in my shuttle. Anyone else could be just as lucky. And they might actually have a ship.
True facts.
I mean, the helium is worth a lot of money.
Then we could gamble it at this casino. Can we make a mark of where this casino is and then come back and gamble our helium money at it?
Yeah, you can set a fast travel location marker here.
Fuck yeah. We're coming back.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, I guess we'll look like we step one step on the ship, then we just step back in and leave.
Thank you for your time at Gambler's Ruin.
We'll be back.
Once we have money.
When we have money.
Okay. So, abandoned Hulk.
Yeah.
I find it abandoned Hulk.
So you guys continue on your way, and you get to an especially dense section of asteroids, which, they're still pretty far apart, but there's a lot more debris and a lot more small moving parts that are potentially dangerous. And you encounter the remains of an old Authority ship.
Nice.
Man. And it looks abandoned.
It does look abandoned.
Now,
It
you know how...
looks abandoned.
Well,
it is
says abandoned on
because you
here.
rolled abandoned. Yeah.
Whoa, guys, you know how I feel about Authority.
So you want to blow it up?
We could take some shit off of it first, see if there's anything good, and then we could blow it up.
Yeah.
I gotta warn you, a lot of Authority ships are set out as traps.
It looks pretty abandoned, though, Barnabas. Doc, come on. You want to just blow it
You
up?
are the captain. I'm just noting that's a thing.
Can I, roll that thing I rolled before, where I get a read?
Analyze something / get a read, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
What's got?
Oh, that's high then. That's like a 12, 13 or so.
So,
8, 11.
so pick 2.
What's the largest uncounted threat, variable, or danger?
These dice, though.
Yeah. I have plus
it's
3
just
again.
fellowship.
So what's the uncounted threat?
Really, the biggest threat here is either being hit by debris while you're attempting to dock, or going on the ship and having parts of it buckle and collapse because it's a derelict, or potentially blow if there's ruptured fuel lines.
Is there anything good?
If it's just because it's damaged and inert, or damaged doesn't mean that it's necessarily inert.
So, is there anything good that might be hidden to obscure, like that might be like hidden? Can I find that out from this one?
Yeah, an authority ship is a huge payday. There's a lot of good tech. There's a lot of good equipment, a lot of good supplies. All of it, if you were ever to be caught with.
Well, we're already flying.
We were pretty fast.
Okay, so let's scrape something. Scraping a hole. That's a double 6. So you find something useful or valuable, or both.
Useful and valuable, please. Our dice are pretty fired
The
tonight.
fuel cells are full, so you get 2 fuel.
Nice.
Sick, dude. We got some fuel from it. And do we just leave?
We have a long haul.
We're gonna siphon?
Yeah, that's all it's good for.
That's all we got?
That's all she got.
Yeah.
Peace the fuck out and go to our next span.
No, that's it. You guys are there now.
Yeah.
Do I have to roll for this span?
No, we already
You already
covered
did.
2 spans, like so the in between.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you guys deke and maneuver through the asteroids, and eventually you come to the location that what was his name? Orion?
Yes,
Oh,
Orion
right.
just
He hasn't earned the O yet.
That Orion marked out for you, and you see it. A huge cargo hauler with lots of like big, massive domes running alongside its hull, all of which you assume are just chock full of helium. And the front, you can see the bridge has just been smashed straight through. Like an asteroid just went right through it.
Nice.
Get a read.
Oh, wow.
13.
Poor bastards.
13.
Take 2.
So, what's the best way that I can get that helium out safely?
Since your ship is equipped for scavenging work, you can pretty much just like link your cargo holds and just siphon it right out.
And that would be a pretty safe bet. What are some of the largest uncounted threats, variables, or dangers?
There's a lot.
Fuck yeah.
You're in a dangerous section of the asteroid field, as evidenced by what happened to this ship. There is potentially a lot of traffic around here. You could be found by pirates. You could be found by the authority. What you're doing is safe, but it takes a lot of time.
Mm-hmm. Is there a way that I can try and obscure myself between the ship and, like if I'm attaching myself, is it like to one of these bubble things, these cargo bubbles? Can I like try and obscure myself slightly since I imagine I'm not as big as this ship to like do this in a little less like obviously?
You'd have to roll a move.
And what do I roll for that?
I don't know. What moves are there for flying?
I don't even know, honestly. I can have the ship be where I want it to be. I still have 2 of those.
Yeah, you'd have to use one of those.
I'll use one of those. I want to get like kind of. But if someone shows up, we have a bit of a jump to get out of here. Okay, and then I want to siphon the shit out of it. I don't know how I roll for that. I think one of my
Scrape a hole.
Okay. Ooh, double ones. So, means you find nothing good and very likely something bad.
sick.
Okay. So you hook yourself up to one of the domes and start pumping, but no gas is flowing out of the cargo container into your hold. And when you go to check and figure out what's wrong, like see if maybe there's a break at the junction or the seal's not tight enough, you notice that the comm tower on the Hulk is still active and flashing.
So maybe
what's that mean, guys?
Well, either
the ship is not abandoned.
Or it's an automatic distress beacon.
It could just be. What do we do?
Well, we'll need to either turn the thing off or find out if there's someone aboard.
Well, I guess we're going hulking.
Okay. I trust my crew members.
I really hope there's no one on board. I don't want to be a pirate.
We're not pirates. We're just people making a living.
I mean, if there's someone aboard the ship, our options are not get paid or do something untoward. I mean, we're kind of going to be considered pirates instead of scavengers.
Well, we can help them. They're in a bit of a bad pickle.
Well, we can negotiate and see whether they play ball.
I'll roll up in my face.
Okay, I guess let's go explore the thing. Go to the comms tower, perhaps go into it and go into the inside. What would that be? Act fast? Or...
Yeah, rush to a roll. Act fast.
Guts. Who's got good guts?
Me. +3.
Ooh, do it. Let's run for it.
I just roll?
Yeah. Roll +3.
That's 12.
11. Yeah. Okay. Pull it off just fine.
Okay, so you guys are all suiting up?
Yeah.
Yeah. I rolled the 12. I don't know what that means.
That means you accomplish your goal. Okay, so you guys suit up for a spacewalk and detach from your ship and float over in your mag boots, clank heavily onto the hull of the derelict freighter. And you stomp forward towards a hatch, pry it open, and go inside. And inside it is pressurized.
So nice.
People still alive, probably.
Could be. Unless everyone was in the front. Because how many people are in the back?
Of a freighter.
Yeah. There could be some survivors.
But you're in the middle of a long hallway. You can see a number of branching corridors that all head off to tend to the various tanks. And then forward towards the communications node and the bridge back towards the engine.
We're looking to shut off the communications node, correct? Is that what we're rolling? Okay. And is that what I rolled for just now? Yeah. To shut off the communications node?
No.
To get there.
You rolled to get there.
Okay. What do I roll to shut off that communications node?
So you guys walk down the corridor, clanking.
Great.
And
I like the emphasis on clanking.
Well, you're in big spaces. And you reach the communications tower, and the door is sealed shut.
Hang on a second. Door is sealed shut. Do I have any appropriate gear? I'm just looking at this here. Well, I do have the buzzsaw. Unfortunately, I'm kind of crap at tearing stuff apart.
We could just knock.
Can I force open the door Using brain somehow? Hack it maybe?
No, it's manually sealed. It's not like a computer console control.
Okay, how would we unseal it then? Are we gonna cut through it, or we gonna maybe knock on it, see if there's someone inside?
We could just knock and say hi.
Knock, knock.
I'm gonna knock on.
Okay. You knock. You hear like the deep thudding reverberation of your spacesuit fist against the hard metal.
Hand on my sawn off in the back. Okay. I knock. Any response?
No response.
Well, let's get it cutting tools then.
Can I just blow it with my shotgun?
If you shoot it with your shotgun, shooting a shotgun at a metal bulkhead door is not going to penetrate it.
All right, good to know. Brain -1. Keep this in mind.
Okay, so how do we get through this obstacle? What would be a good move for it?
I don't feel like as a jockey I have.
know. I mean, mechanically, I have a hull cutter.
It seems like overkill for a door.
I don't know what move it is to cut it open. Like,
I don't think it has to be a move if you have a tool. You can just do a thing.
Okay, then. Do it.
Because I have that a buzzsaw.
Okay.
I'll just look it up here. I believe it's for cutting through hulls. Where's Greaser? Is it even in here?
Greaser. Where's that thing? Yeah, nice. Buzzsaw, 3 harm, messy auto fire.
It just says it's a buzzsaw. I don't know if it's...
That's just your gear. You have like welding towers and so on, so on, so on. So I don't know.
Between the two of you, you guys have gear to cut through a hull.
Okay.
I don't think that's a stretch.
Sure.
That's what you want to do. Okay. Yeah. Who's doing it?
Not me. I'm a driver.
Oh,
these are delicate hands.
I'm so happy to let our designated junker.
Sure. So Zero starts cutting through it.
Okay. I just need to look something up.
You want to pause?
Yes, please.
And we're back. So, I guess we're cutting through the hole. I was cutting through the hole.
Yes, you were.
So
you were.
Yeah, you guys are standing around. You're using a cutting torch. You're going around the seams. You move a nice like red glowing line all the way across it, and then kick down the door and take 2 harm as you're shot in the head.
Oh. Okay. That's my character sheet. That's my character sheet.
No, they attract first.
Who gets shot?
I do. I was the one cutting it.
Oh, okay.
How many people are inside?
Sorry?
I think you have armor, don't you?
I don't think. Okay, I'll look that up. In the meantime, you guys do something.
How many people are inside?
The Junker has like 1 armor, doesn't he?
There's a shaking technician holding a pistol. He goes, "Back off, pirates."
We're not pirates. We're not pirates.
You're acting like pirates.
We just saw as a stretch. We were concerned to make people. Are you the last soul aboard?
I'm not telling you anything. You turn around and you get off this ship.
Who's coming to help you?
The Authority.
Are you sure about that?
Why don't you stick around and find out?
How long have you been here? Waiting.
Look, I don't need to talk to you.
Put my fucking shotgun up.
Not a pirate, huh?
You're the one with the aggression.
Now let's just leave.
mean, he seems pretty confident he's going to be helped. And he's been here a while, though, I thought.
Back to the ship.
Hmm?
We should go back to the ship.
Really?
Our friends need medical attention.
I'll scrape by.
Yeah, you did get shot in the head. Fair point. You just hurt my friend here. It'd be helpful if you had some medical supplies to help him out. Or at least, you're so confident you're getting help.
Oh.
Can I get a read on this guy? Is this something I can do right now? That's at the
start
10.
of
When you get a read during a moment of tension or strain.
Okay.
Just a 10.
Anytime. Sure, go for it.
It's a 10, so I want to exploit this guy. I want to try and see if he's telling the truth is kind of my goal. Is
Sure.
he feeling, how confident is he that, how long's he been here? How confident is he in the fact that someone's actually coming? This feels like bravado. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm looking for.
He's pretty confident.
And then, what is the best way that I can turn off this beacon and still collect some payday?
I don't really know how to answer that question.
Am I going to have to kill the guy and turn it off?
Yeah, if you want to get past him and turn off the beacon, you're going to have to incapacitate him.
Okay, so what I want to do is I don't want to kill him, but I want to get close enough to him that I hit him in the butt of the head with my shotgun and knock him out, and then tie him up and turn off the beacon.
So either you're getting into a fight, or you're threatening someone. That's two different moves. Does it come to actual blows, or are you just, telling him to sit down and be quiet? And
yeah, I would rather just threaten him.
Us to go back to the ship and then machine gun off the tower.
I could just.
We're here. Might as well do something.
You could threaten him. I'm very intimidating.
Okay, roll it.
What do I roll for threatening
Plus
somebody?
face.
Sick.
Your basic moves.
That's 12. I'm rolling like a god, honestly.
Okay. So they either have to do what you want or suck up whatever you're threatening them with.
Do what I want. I want to disable.
What are you threatening him with?
I have a fucking
We'll go
gun.
back to the ship and blow off the comm tower.
So are you threatening him that you're going to shoot him?
I'm going to threaten him that either you do it or we're just going to blow the comm tower off with our guns.
He's going to take the threat.
Really?
Yeah, he's not backing down.
Really? I thought that my threat works for that roll 12.
It does work. So you threaten him, and they either back down or you follow through. And he is choosing follow through.
Oh, okay. I didn't understand it. Sorry.
Well, he's calling you on it, and someone's like, "Oh, do it."
Okay, so then what are we doing?
Well, either you want to enact violence on him, shoot him right here in the face, or we go to the ship and shoot it remotely.
Can I?
How's your spine? What's your spine?
It's +1.
Yeah, that would be fighting with a person.
Oh, my spine's 0. We should shoot this.
We can still do it. We're just going to suck at it.
Yeah.
Well, 0 isn't necessarily sucking at it. 0, you still got even odds to win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right? +0 is 50-50.
Can I just shoot the comm tower? Shoot the things?
Yeah.
You could shoot the control panel,
Yeah.
but it's not going to turn it off. That's not how things work.
Well, I mean, if I shot my phone, I imagine it wouldn't work anymore, so...
Well, so if we blow the whole ship up, it won't work anymore.
All right. We go and blow up the comm tower.
Okay, so we leave back to the ship. And
Should we leave someone here to, keep an eye on this fucking dude? I don't know. Feels like we should.
That's such bad.
Well,
I'm going to use.
you can always, take him with.
All right, come with us, brother.
I'm going anywhere with you.
3 of us, 1 of you. Threaten him again. The new thing. Roll again.
No, he'll probably just go like, okay, fine. So you'll have to actually fight him.
All right, we're gonna have to kill a guy, I guess.
Fine. Roll plus spine.
Wait, I'm not trying to kill him. I'm gonna threaten him and see if he does what I say.
Well, you are getting the fight with him, right? This is a fight.
Is it? I thought I was gonna threaten him to come with us, or
What are you threatening him with?
or die.
Okay, so are you prepared to shoot him if he calls your bluff?
I'm gonna have to be.
Okay.
8 plus my face. for that? 10.
Do it or...
Yeah, do it.
Shoot him.
Okay. Now get in the fight.
How much? Yeah.
So you roll plus spine.
8.
8. So you inflict harm on each other.
6.
What's your weapon?
I have a 3 harm sawn off.
Okay.
And he does 2 harm to you.
So mark them on your character sheet on the harm. These things.
Yes.
And 3 harm kills NPCs.
Haha.
Well, I'm glad I
So
picked that
you unload into his gut, and he stumbles back and collapses against the panel and slowly
gun.
breaks down.
Son of a bitch. I'm sorry, buddy. I pat him on the head and I go turn off the comms.
Okay.
Well, usually the signal has already been sent, therefore whatever is coming here is probably still coming.
Well, we get the fuck out of here now, boys. I guess we could keep trying to suck helium and fuck with the authority if we really want to.
Yeah, you're on the ship, so you can find out which bays actually still have helium.
Yeah, I want to find out which baits have helium.
Do it.
Okay.
Where I roll.
No. That's just something that you're doing.
Right. I'm going to find out which bays have helium, and then we're going to piece out, go and suck some helium, fill up our cargo holds, and then piece the fuck out. And
I guess I can analyze the ship if it comes down to that.
Okay, so the captain is going to the bridge to figure out which bays still have helium so that you guys can steal some. What are the other 2 of you doing?
I guess I'll quickly scrape something valuable here. We'll scrape a Hulk.
Is this guy dead?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
He took a shotgun blast at point blank range. He's dead. You are now pirates.
Oh, we weren't before?
Murder.
We already stole the ship.
Well, we didn't steal the ship. We just boarded it.
I don't know that we did that.
This guy, why is this guy defending this so brutally, considering where he just straight up shot? He didn't seem panicked because he was absolutely stern about firing on us from the start, and then it wasn't a panic shot because even when we were trying to talk to him, it was just fuck you.
Yeah, respect,
So
man.
I'm trying to analyze this and trying to piece this together.
It's a shame I could have used them.
What were the options that you were giving him?
I'm sorry, I can't really hear you. I'll hit the
Mark. So I guess in the meantime we can do our stuff while Mark is finishing his.
Yeah.
Scraping. That's 5, 6, 7. I get something, but it's broken, incomplete, or has strings attached.
What are you looking for?
Something worth some scrap, I guess. So I can
Or something to upgrade our communications might be cool.
That's to upgrade something, you still have to get scrap to buy
true.
it as well.
Okay.
So something worth a salvage.
Okay. You managed to find a small cache of supplies that contain rations, all clearly stamped with the symbol of the authority.
Fuck yeah. Sweet, free rations.
Yes. No strings attached to these.
Yes, we've all seen, Serenity. Okay, so is that something with credit? Is that supplies?
It's a 1 supply.
Good enough. So, RD, what did you find?
Well, I'm just trying to find out which ones still have helium or...
Yeah, you managed to identify which tanks have helium.
And then I guess whatever Mark was doing, but Mark is hanging with dogs that are doing their own dog things.
Yeah.
So, but otherwise, head back to the ship, try and suck some helium out.
Yeah.
And then
Okay. So let's go back to the ship, and if Marx ever comes back, we can tell him what we found out.
Yeah. So you head back up towards the hatchway, and you climb up outside onto the hull of the ship, and it is awash in a light that is going back and forth over it.
down.
Okay.
Before it comes and sees me.
Well, we could go somewhere where the light isn't, and then use your second hull to make the ship appear there.
That's what I was thinking.
Good. Maybe on the side where there's helium to be found, and
That's a great idea.
steal it from one of your noses.
Yes. That is exactly what I would like to do.
Okay.
Sneak and then appear.
So you sneak around to the other side of the ship, which is where you had the ship move to somehow.
Autopilot.
With magic.
Autopilot. Space
Auto nav.
magic.
I have auto nav.
She's a jockey, you know. She's good at that. You know, remote control.
Yeah, I just like take my little RC controller.
And you
Tesla
manage to
autopilot now.
get onto the ship. And we're just going to assume that Mark is with you at this point.
Yeah.
We leave him. Okay. And try and suck like a little helium out.
We need to get some pay.
We gotta get paid, man. My man died. We gotta make it worth it for him.
For us, we've got the bounty on our heads. We do, you know, balance things out.
Okay. Yeah, you raise up and extend your salvaging operations and hook up and start sucking. And you get pinged on your comms.
Well, do we let this go to voicemail or...
Yeah, that's what I do sometimes when I don't like talk to people. I'm still going to check you off night.
Well, how do you want to talk this out?
Hello? With a disguised voice. Hello?
Unidentified Hulk, what is your designation?
I don't know to answer that, actually, because I've never played this freaking game.
To make something up.
I work for the, what's the trading group that we just talked to? I work for that trading group.
Damocles Merchant Consortium.
With the Damocles Merchant Consortium, we're responding to a distress beacon, not far from here, of 82 souls that were abandoned. And they were had taken a hit.
Both still unprepared to be boarded.
How's our cargo looking, boys?
How much cargo do we have right now?
Like, just a little.
Worth anything?
I mean, it's worth something.
Will we get paid for this?
You do not have enough to get paid.
Well, okay, let's...
Nope. Out of here.
Well, let's see what we're dealing with. Maybe it's a small...
Yeah, what is it that we actually are dealing with?
It's an authority cruiser.
So you can fuck this up.
Yeah.
Sick. We're fucking noping out of here.
It has actual weapons.
Sick. Noping out of here.
Okay, so I guess someone's rolling plus engines to get away.
Can I add everything that I have to this?
Well, we're engines is about +3, so I think that's good enough. Unless you have something else.
I don't even know.
There you go. Engines.
Our engines are +3?
Yep.
We're rolling to get the fuck out of Dodge. +3 is 12.
Okay.
11.
So you break the tether and you tear out of there.
Yeah.
And we're just
Booking it.
Booking it.
Yep.
Out and away. Are we doing this?
You got a 12, so you do. Yeah. They speed up slightly, as if they're about to give chase, but then kind of like their searchlight snaps back onto the freighter, and they just pivot and come back around over it, deciding that you are not worth the trouble.
Since I have auto nav, can I go down and talk to Ryan and be like, you son of a bitch, we are in deep shit.
Yeah, you can talk to him.
Ryan, you motherfucker, we got some shit.
You botched the job.
I don't think we botched the job. You didn't.
Who else botched the job? No one else was on the job.
There was
you were the one doing the job. The job is now botched, hence you botched the job.
We got a little helium. Can you suck some helium and make your voice really high pitched?
I would not advise that.
Okay. Well, son of a bitch. I'll have you know a man died for that.
And you killed someone.
Well,
That is fantastic. That is icing on the cake.
He
and the
mostly
authority
killed
is
himself.
going to find that corpse.
Nothing to point it back to
I'm
me.
just glad that my name isn't going to be attached to this.
Oh, I renamed the ship Orion's Fuck Up. Son of a bitch.
Everyone on Data 7 is going to hear about how this job went.
And who's going to tell him?
I'm going to tell
them. You're so sure about that.
What, you just going to kill me in cold blood because you botched a job?
I'm just saying. I've done it before. And I don't really feel so kind to you talking about my failures behind my good back. You son of a bitch.
You think I just walked on this ship without letting anyone know where I was going? I don't come back. People are going to know what happened. And then you're going to be a failure and a murderer.
I'm saying you could just keep it quiet and say, there wasn't any helium on board.
I don't see what's in it for me for that.
We do another job and you get paid.
Why would I hire you again?
You're not hiring me. You're going to get a cut of another job, baby. So you shut the fuck up.
So you're saying the next job you do, I get a cut?
If you hang around with us. What can you offer us, though, as a crew member?
I'm not going to join your crew.
Who's your bar to run?
Well, how do I keep this man quiet? I'm going to scratch my head like a dumb monk.
You can pay him off. He'll take a cut of your next job to stay quiet.
Yeah. But you got to hang around with us, because otherwise how's he going to get the cut?
Well, you know where to find him.
Will he stay quiet in that time?
He'll stay quiet for a period of time. If it becomes apparent that you're not coming back with money, he'll start talking.
Okay. That's what we'll do. It's fucking quiet.
30%.
Sure. Honestly, I ain't got much for bargaining jokes. So. We are broke as a joke. And fucked. Can we try and sell that little helium that we did get?
It's not worth even a credit.
Fuck yeah.
Yay!
I just huff it.
Well, you still got to get back.
Oh, Lord have mercy on us.
I mean, do we want to get back? There's this casino over here. We're going to get a job from them.
Let's just go straight back.
Well, that's 2 spans. Let's take a roll in it.
That's plus engines?
+1.
No, it's plus... When you fly a span between 2 planets, for every span's worth of fuel and supplies you burn, you add 1 to the roll.
1.
Oh, okay.
What did you roll?
I rolled like 4 or 5.
Miss. Choose 2. Now, authority takes interest in you. You got a hostile ship.
No, I only choose 1. Because of my passive.
Ooh. Yeah. Neat. So what would you like to take?
Well, the authority has already taken an interest in me, I imagine, so...
Okay. What are you picking? What did you roll and what are you picking?
I rolled a 5, but I only have to pick 1 because of my passive.
Nice.
for traders routes, so I'm imagining the Authority taking an interest in me.
Yeah. We'll say that they got a good enough read on your ship that they were able to mark it and designate it. And it's now identified as an object of interest.
An interesting object. Is there a way that we can reduce that by, like, painting it a fun color?
One day, maybe.
When we have money.
Okay, fly another span.
3. But again, only pick one, because I have traders
What do
routes.
you pick?
Can the Authority just continue to take an interest in me?
Oh yes, they'll know that where exactly you're going, and
Yeah, it'll get worse.
so we encounter a hostile ship.
Okay. So you guys are flying through the asteroid field, and you come around an asteroid, and in front of you is an Authority cruiser.
Oh, that hostile of a ship. Fuck yeah. We leave. Oh my god.
engine, I guess.
They are calming you.
Hello?
Yes. Your ship has been identified as having recently been involved in a hostile action a few spans from here. We're going to have to ask you to kill your engines and prepare to be boarded.
We leave. Engines +3, don't let me down. 9.
9. Choose one of the following. You want to take some harm, or
Split 3 harm between me and the engine. However I choose.
do you want to just die?
Yeah, I just die instead of my engine. Can the engine take 2 harm?
Well,
Will that impede my roll that I just did, though?
no, it won't impede the roll you just did, because it's already happened.
Okay.
Not for the future rolls. So,
And I take 1 harm.
did we get the 2 harm when those things split apart, or did we say that it was ignored because of our hull armor?
Yeah, I think our hull took the hit.
The hull took it.
Okay.
So then
we
the
have 2
engines-
harm now.
2 our engines, and I took 1 because I can't take much more.
Okay.
And that leaves, right?
Does it? Do you guys get away?
Yeah,
Yep.
it happens, but I take a big penalty. Otherwise,
you still do so, but choose one of the following.
Okay. So you just gun it, and you go straight past them. And you manage to catch them off guard that they can't line up a super good shot at you, but they still strafe your underbelly with their weapons as you pass, and shoot up your engines pretty bad.
All right, boys, we're in a bit of shit.
Yup, Captain.
Aye, indeed.
Was that 2 or was that just 1?
That was 2.
That was the second span. Yeah.
That was 2.
Okay, and you guys are back at Theta 7.
Well,
Orion disembarks, doesn't say anything, just walks away.
But we agree on it. Right?
yeah,
You agree.
you shook on it.
I guess the only option we have. How much supplies do we have right now?
We have 3 supplies, 4 fuel. I have 1 unit of scrap. We have 2 damage. I have some damage. You have some damage.
I have a lot of damage.
And otherwise, we're broke. And I think Mark's calling.
And Mark's calling. More people are picking our comms.
Hey, Mark.
Hey,
Yay. So, we got back to Theta 7, but we got hit by some bullets, because we found some authority ship.
Again.
Yeah.
They're very interested at this point. They're more interested than anybody on Tinder has been interested in me in a very long time.
Swipe right.
They've swiped very right. They super liked me, honestly. It's aggressive.
Yeah, so the authority is very interested in you. They know your ship. They don't know you personally, but they do have your ship's transponder. And they were able to get a couple shots at you as you guys were evading them in the asteroids. You guys are pretty beat up and pretty low on supplies.
And fuel. And we're fucking broke. So is there can we just get a 9 to 5 and make some money on the fucking planet? That's really deep shit.
So do you actually get any of the helium?
No, we're fucked.
Not enough for even one, credit.
Can we get some bartending jobs and make some money? I'm not kidding.
Yeah. Do you want to try maybe some shorter job? Because we're still 10:30. What do you do, Tyler?
I don't know.
Okay. So, do you want to try some lower paying jobs?
Let's try a low pay, very low risk, very easy, instant, easy money cash job.
Okay. Also, how do we heal ourselves?
God, that is a great question. As someone who has been...
I got shot in the head.
Oh, I'm more harmed than you, trust me.
I know.
I'm one from unconscious.
Yes. Should we pause and figure this out?
Yeah.
Okay, and we're back. So we looked at the entire book, and the only stuff about healing we found was infirmary or being sawbones or having some gears. So we decided that between jobs we just heal because we didn't take infirmary. We don't know what that's supposed to be, but whatever. Good enough for us.
A+.
Yeah, and I think we'll be wrapping for the night. So we're a bit worse for wear, but we'll see how this goes.
We should just call the series that. We're a bit worse for wear.
Worse for wear. All right. I was Tyler.
Peter.
Artie.
Mark.
And sponsored by nobody. Signing off.